So how does a user enroll into a Veridium environment today? The first thing we need to do is we need to download a mobile application from the relevant store. Indeed, we also have an SDK available if you want to write your own application. Having got the application downloaded, we need to pair the mobile phone to a VeridiumID server in your infrastructure, whether that's in your data center or whether that's in your cloud. How do we do that? The administrator will typically provide a pairing QR code that will link this phone to your VeridiumID server. We scan the QR code on the mobile phone. What typically happens now in the background is we're checking the authenticity of the phone. Is a device jailbroken? Is it blacklisted in any way? So we can set various parameters for the minimum requirements for enrollment. The next thing that happens is the user is challenged to enter their username. This is the username which we're now going to look up in your IAM environment, your Active Directory infrastructure, your Azure Active Directory, your Okta. In fact, any LDAP compliant directory, we can now bind the user account to this mobile phone. This is completely configurable, by the way, so in this instance, we're just challenging for username. Equally, we could challenge for password or a one-time password or some other form of authentication for the user. As I click on Next, in this instance, we're looking up an Active Directory property. We're looking up the mobile phone number for my user, and you can see now we've received an SMS simply by the VeridiumID server looking up the mobile phone property in Active Directory. And this is how we complete the enrollment in a secure way. I open my SMS up here. We can see 101272 for my enrollment. We click on Next, and now the authentication of the enrollment process is complete. Now this device is tied to my user account, Jay Spencer, which is validated against Active Directory. I can now use the biometric capability of this device as a replacement for passwords and provide strong authentication into any application or service which VeridiumID infrastructure is tied into.